Hey guys, and welcome to the newest episode of Bluray Tuesday with Terrell. Alright guys, so we did miss a week last week, but thank you for watching. If y'all checked out my Scream video with Vito Trigo, which was awesome. We got to talk about all these Scream movies, and I'm super excited for Scream 6 that does film in a couple weeks. And since the last time we talked, Kirby, Hayden Panettiere, did sign on for Scream 6. So all y'all that was out there looking like, oh yeah, is Kirby coming back? Is Kirby alive? Blah, 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 blah. Even though, let me tell y'all, Kevin Williamson even said, y'all could find the article somewhere in Google, but he did say that bitch was dead. So it's like, he made everyone's dreams, you know, gone. But apparently she's back, because in Scream 5, this, you see in the little YouTube thing, spoiler, if you're watching the part where he eating the pizza, Richie, the killer, he eating the pizza, and then he's on YouTube on the side that says, Woodsboro Survivor or some shit, and it has Kirby. Well, she back, so I'm ready for this. So far she's signed on, possibly Gail. I don't know, that was up in the air too. Originally she was signed on, but then they twisted her words. That she basically read the script, so we don't know if she's really signed on, because she did sign on for season 2 of Shining Vale, which is dropping on Stars or Showtime, whatever that season. We talked about that a couple weeks ago. That show crazy as hell. But season 2 is about to start, and she signed on for that. Also, Neve Campbell signed on for a show. If you guys remember the game when we were kids, or my age group when we were kids. Anyways, in the 90s, Twisted Metal. Have y'all played that game, Twisted Metal, with the clowns? You know, that's where they got the inspiration for Pennywise. Anyways, Twisted Metal. So Neve Campbell, she signed on to be in that show. I don't know what she's gonna be. She's gonna be a clown. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. So stay tuned for that. And yeah. All right, so we have a big episode today, y'all. It's Batman Day, Batman released today, which is amazing. There's various different editions for this fucking movie, but the movie's great. I hope y'all all check it out. It's on HBO Max, but y'all better get your physical media. So we'll get into that, but I do want to talk about a few things because it's been a crazy couple weeks, especially at work, and people, you know, are leaving left and right. So I've been like, you know, having to interview people, right? So let's get into this. So recently, it's so weird. I think our fucking, our future ain't don't look that bright, y'all. I mean, these young kids that come in and apply for places, they give no cares in the world. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna get old and people, I don't know, we just gonna die. So anyways, let me just tell you, there was this little kid, well, he wasn't little, a girl, he was, I guess he's in college. Anyways, had an interview. Knew nothing about it. I haven't done an interview in a long time, but this guy came in for an interview, and they called me to the front, and I went to go look for him. There was like two men there. One guy was all dressed like normal, another guy was in sweats and a hoodie. Who do you think I had to interview? I was so confused. So I walked up to the wrong person. He was like, "Oh no, I'm here," and I was like, "Oh, okay." All right, so he came in with a hoodie and some sweatpants. He wasn't ready dressed to impress, not me. Anyway, so I asked him, I said, "Hey, how's it going?" You know, I introduced myself. And he was like, "Oh, I just woke up." I'm like, what the fuck? How you coming to an interview and you just woke up and you gonna tell me that? Are you serious? Anyways, I guess he's looking for a job for the summer. He's getting out of school soon, and he works at the movie theater. So that was the only thing I liked about this shit, because I was like, maybe if I bring this nigga on, we could bring him on. He could get me some free exclusive buckets, some cups, some posters, the double-sided ones that are official. Girls, bring him on. Anyways, so as we get into the interview, I asked him about his job experience. He didn't have very much of it. He worked at like McDonald's, and he flipped some burgers that he quit after like a month or two. He worked at Hollister. He quit that after a month or two. And now he works at the movie theater. He's been there for 6 months, so he's making progress. Why are you here? I don't know. But he wanted to get a second job, and he wanted to go to school. So you got all this stuff going on. What does your availability look like? He's talking about he can't work weekends. He can't do all this stuff. He demanded that he get paid $19. Girl, the movie theater don't pay that. He talking about he want a match where he get paid that. He don't get paid that. And then he wanted to like set his time. I'm looking for somebody with more open availability than this, first of all. But this guy comes in demanding stuff. He claimed he looked up the business and talked about, oh, I heard that this, and what happens. And I'm like, oh, okay, it wasn't true, by the way. And I don't know, it was just really odd. He was yawning in the interview. I'm not a boring person. In my interview, I kept the conversation going. So he was just really tired. Do I want to bring on a little tired little kid? And this is just like, this has happened before. I've seen new people that come in, they start off great, they seem nice, these kids in school, but then they just, you know, they call out all the time. This is crazy. I was just really shocked with this. I don't know. I just had to share that. I don't know if you guys in the you know, business of interviewing new people that are young, out and coming. Yeah, what happened to the people with the urgency and the people that want to, you know, impress you? I don't know. It was just a really odd experience. There's a lot of other questions I want to ask, but I kind of cut it close because a lot of the shit that he was asking, he demanded way too much shit. Didn't want to give him no time. He dressed like he just woke up on the side of the street. So it was just really weird to me. And when I asked him, I said, okay, so you got all this happening, so you want a summer job. Is this just something you just want for now? And he's like, oh, well, he literally told me this. He said, well, I'm gonna see how it goes here, and if I like this better, I'll quit the movie theater and work here, but if I don't like this, I'll just quit. How you gonna tell me, the person that's interviewing you, that you're gonna quit? Like, I'm not, and I said, okay, well, thank you for your time. I'll give you a call. I didn't call that nigga. So we moved on. I did not call him. I wanted them posters though, but we didn't call that. So, yeah, it's just been crazy. I don't know if this heat today, it's been hotter than a jalapeno coochie today, y'all. Let me tell you, I'm sweating right now. Anyways, it's at work today. I also had fucking Karens from left and right. People are so entitled. Okay, I don't want to spend my whole episode talking about work, but these people are crazy. I just want to tell you, people are nuts. So we don't get into that. All right, speaking of nuts, I watched during this little break from the Bluray Tuesday, Friday the 13th just passed. Ash vs. the Evil Dead dropped on PS4, Xbox One, and I think Steam. That's a really fun game, y'all, online. But then when you get to play in those missions, that shit is crazy and annoying and stressful, and I threw my controller at least twice. Good thing I have an extra one. But anyways, I played that. The mission mode is extremely hard. So you get into this, you try to go through all these checkpoints, do all this shit, and you have to make sure you're conserving your life. And if you don't, you get hit, you die, you gotta start over. So, I don't know, maybe I'm complaining too much. You know, back when we were younger, like a lot of the games you couldn't really save like that. They didn't have checkpoints. So now I'm acting like the little interview I had. Anyways, so let me tell you. So I finally finished the first 2 missions. That shit took me forever. Now the third one is crazy. You have to beat these deadites in fucking 12 minutes in these different checkpoints. You gotta drive the car, and there's like these big giant ones. I don't know, that shit is hard as fuck. If y'all played this game, let me know if y'all beat those missions, because I can't be the only one that's having trouble. I did look on the internet, and a lot of people are complaining about how difficult this shit is, which it is. It's very gory, very fun. You get to be Ash and other characters from the Evil Dead series, Army of Darkness, and Ash vs. Evil Dead. It did make me want to watch the show again. I did put on season 2 because I never finished the show. I saw season 1, I started season 2. It's a fun show. It's like 25-minute episodes, so I'm on episode 3. I gotta finish that. If y'all seen that too, let me know. I know that she got canceled. Hopefully it had a good ending. But yeah, speaking of endings and sad beginnings, also on Friday the 13th, the big remake, you know, all these remakes that be coming out. Firestarter came out, y'all. Firestarter. Okay, so we got to talk about this. So this movie, I didn't really care for the old one from like with Drew Barrymore, John Carpenter film. That was okay. I tried to rewatch it and I got kind of bored. It's kind of long. It's like 2 hours. It was a better movie though. Let me tell you. This remake came out from Blumhouse, and I feel like they need to put the hat up, girl. These movies aren't it. So Blumhouse put out the remake to Firestarter on Friday the 13th. They want to cash in. They got to get the cash in somehow, because that movie sucked. Anyway, so they wanted to get that movie. They put it out Friday the 13th in theaters and free on Peacock. Well, you got to pay for Peacock, but it's on Peacock. So if you have Peacock, you can stream it for free. So I mean, for free $99, I want my money back, because that movie was so, in my time, I've never watched a movie and been so bored, annoyed. Like, the movie is awful. Let me tell you, I saw it a few weeks ago and I'm forgetting everything, but I know a cat dies and Zac Efron plays the dad, and the little girl got mad and killed the little kitty cat. I felt bad for that cat. I started to like cats. The bitch killed it. Anyways, and then the acting is horrendous. It starts and then stops and then I don't know, the beginning was just, it had no entertainment value for me. It was just bland. It was 94 minutes, so you would think that it would go quick and it'll be, you know, you have a beginning, middle, and end. No, this shit felt like 3 hours long. I felt like I was watching The Batman. This movie was like, okay, let me tell you, like this fire started, this is more entertaining than that fucking movie. Anyways, that fire never ignited, and yeah, I'm not here for that movie. It was so boring. The acting was horrendous. The little girl was dumb as hell. Sorry, it's a little kid. Well, whatever. But that movie was bad. It blamed the script. It was just weird. Zac Efron, I mean, I don't know, High School Musical. He needed to go back to doing those type of movies. He was in Baywatch, I think. He was kind of funny in that, if I remember right. But this one just felt odd. And it had an odd pacing. It was really boring. You would think that it would go out with a bang, literally, like just to have a big firefight. Like, I waited this whole time. I actually was trying to pay attention to it, and I was yawning the whole time. And mind you, I watched this like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, I was fully caffeinated. I was ready. This shit was boring. So I just want y'all to know, like, y'all could watch it. I've seen a lot of people in my comments saying, oh, I can't wait for this. Well, y'all could wait a little bit longer. I mean, that movie was boring. That's why I give it a half a star on Letterboxd. So if y'all don't follow me at Bluray Junkie 88, I give it a half a star, reviewed it there. The movie's awful. I don't remember what I wrote. It was so long ago. The movie's so forgettable. I just remembered I needed to talk about it. But yeah. So if y'all watched that, let me know. Did you guys like it? I've seen a lot of negative responses. I don't know. I really wanted to like it. I wanted to see a new horror film for Friday the 13th and be like excited about it. But that one was just not it. So you're better off watching Jason films. So that's that. All right, so we're gonna get into this, starting with last week's releases. All right, first up, I wanna talk about Infinite. So Infinite's a Mark Wahlberg action sci-fi film. This came out, I think it was on Paramount Plus, originally, straight to Paramount Plus, or Amazon Prime, one of those. I think it's Paramount Plus. Anyways, so this dropped. It's about some guy with these weird memories that he's getting of a past life that he doesn't know about, but I guess they're real, so these infinites are trying to like, I don't know much about it. I haven't seen it myself, but I heard good and bad things, mixed things. I'm sure it's better than Firestarter, so it had a cool slip, and it was only like 14 bucks for this 4K, so I picked it up last week. Next up is a sequel, Wormwood Apocalypse. So this is a sequel to Wormwood that came out a couple years ago, and that was on, I think it was on Shudder. I think this might be on Shudder too, just in case. But it's from XYZ Films. Has a cool slipcover. Has a couple bonus features. It has commentary and a featurette. I guess it happens right after the first one. So if you haven't seen the first one, I'd recommend doing like a double feature because I guess it just rides along from the first one. If you haven't seen the first one, you might be confused. But this one has like, it plays around with hybrid zombie/human people, which makes no sense to me because I don't know. But yeah, zombie/human people. Zombie shit, I've been like off of. Like, well, we'll get into that because the sadness, y'all, that's an experience. But this one, I don't know. This one I haven't finished yet. I did start it, but I got confused because I don't remember the first one. So that's why I recommend if you do check this out, to watch the first one first. And this is 12 bucks last week when it dropped at Best Buy and Amazon. All right, next up was a completist purchase, and it is Vestron Video's 26 feature, and it's Extreme Prejudice. I've never heard of this movie before in my life, but it's a Western, you know, I'm not really fond of those. But I have all these movies, they all have these cool slipcovers with the numbers, and they're on my shelf, so they all have to look right. And this is only $12 as well at Walmart, Amazon, and I think BestBuy.com. So it was only $12.96, and I think it dropped to $11.99 when it shipped, because I got like $1 back and some change. But yeah, Extreme Prejudice, so that's not bad for this movie I don't know about with a slipcover to complete my collection. But Lionsgate and Vestron Films put this out. It's directed by the legendary Walter Hill. I have no idea who that is, but if y'all do, let me know. But it looks like a big action movie with Westerns. You know, they're probably drinking their little alcohol and shooting people up. All right, Extreme Prejudice. They probably prejudiced though. I don't know. Anyways, next up, guys, is a Shudder original film, Death Valley. So Death Valley came out last week as well. Another kind of cheap buy was $14. Came with a slip. Amazon damaged it, but it's here. And it also, if you guys like Psycho Gorman, if you guys like the guy who played Psycho Gorman himself, his name here is, girl, I can't read, Matthew Ninabar. So if you guys know who that is, he plays the monster in this. So yeah, y'all should check this out. So they're going to like rescue somebody in this fucking lab or something, this like shut down lab, and there's a monster there, and basically they have to fight for their lives. We've seen that, very alien. Gruesome kills, it says. Yeah, check it out on Shudder. All right, that also came out last week. Also last week, mind you, this month has a lot of Blu-rays released, except for the next couple weeks, it dies off, but there was a lot of releases. Like I picked up last week, The Craft got a new remaster. Also Escape from New York and Escape from LA got 4K remasters. Scream Factory put out this one last week as well. The Craft, I love this movie. I've watched this over and over and over and over and over as a kid growing up, and I still do every year. It just had its anniversary recently, and yeah, I like this movie a lot, and I think I've talked about it before. I will say that its sequel that came out a few years ago, The Craft Legacy, rivals Firestarter, but I'd rather watch the sequel to this over Firestarter any day. I just want to make that clear. But yeah, collector's edition. I think it has some new interviews on this, a cool slipcover, and yeah, in 4K. And I did see some screen grabs of that. It looks really good in 4K. You know, you can get your lightest of feather stiffs aboard on while watching The Craft. All right. Next up is a Shudder film, original series. I'm sorry. What I don't like about this release is I wish I had a slipcover because I own the other slasher series and they all have slipcovers. So this sit next to it, it's just a collector's problem. It's gonna look weird. Anyway, Slasher Flesh and Blood is season 4 in the Slasher series from Aaron Martin, who created the series. And this one was great. This is like a fucking Hunger Games for families. This was fucking bloody as fuck, gory as fuck. It's a cool whodunit. You have to guess who the killer is. And this is a family. This family is killing each other for some money. This is some crazy ass, it's like, it says it's like a mashup of Succession and Survivor. Yeah, these bitches were playing Survivor with the family. Ain't that crazy? You got brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles, aunties, all y'all bitches trying to kill each other for some money or for this fame. Well, I don't know, there's a backstory too, I don't want to spoil it. The person I thought was the killer wasn't, but y'all gotta see this. I don't want to spoil this one. Season 5 is coming to Shudder as well, coming soon. And it's like an anthology. Almost like American Horror Story, but better, because American Horror Story is boring as fuck. You watch one episode and the rest of the season boring. This one actually kept me entertained a lot. It was a lot of cool kills. It kept you on the edge of your seat. I will say they get better and better. Season 1, I think, was the weakest. Season 2 was fun. It was at a camp about this annoying girl, and these kids like killed her, and then like they went back to the camp like years later, and then someone's killing them all one by one. You know, we've heard that story before, but that was great. Season 3 was was pretty good. That one's good. It was about the guy with the little killer, about the people who watch it and just record. Had some racism things in that one. That one was pretty good. And then you have this one about family. So I'm stay tuned for season 5. I'm not quite sure what that's about yet, but I'm excited. Slasher. I wish this had a slipcover. It has a lot of bonus features. It has behind the scenes. It has a lot of featurettes. Meet the characters. And yeah, look at that cool costume. I like that. I'm a huge slasher fan, so this is really fun. And the kills are pretty good, pretty insane. So y'all check that out on Shudder. I think it's like 8 episodes. Quick watch. I would highly recommend that. All right. Also on the show front, I talked about this a couple weeks. It did drop a couple weeks ago, but Zavi put out the Good Guys edition of Chucky. And Chucky here has a cool lenti slip. I don't know if you guys can see that. But it comes with the hell of shit. I didn't open it yet. But it comes with like a booklet, a 42-page booklet, art cards, a poster. It has all kinds of shit. And it's just amazing. Look at this. This is way better than the one that the US put out. But Zavi put this out. It was $40. So I'd highly recommend getting this edition if you guys want to own this. This is great. Season 2 is filming right now. This also had cool kills. Chucky is back for sure. And this is a lot of fun. Like, I love this. Even my family got this. My mama watched this. She liked Chucky. It was good. Chucky, Season 1, Zavi, Good Guys edition. Y'all should check that out. All right, so that was it for last week's, y'all. And wasn't that a lot? All right, so we're gonna get into this week. So this week, I did want to talk about what I got this week. So, starting with this shit. We gotta get into this. The sadness. Okay, y'all, so I've seen every one of their mama posts about this in the horror community. The sadness. Okay, I don't know what's sad about this, because I want to start with, these are some horny-ass zombies. Horny! I've never seen a zombie that just want to fuck. He didn't care what it was, a boy, a girl, a cat, a rodent. I don't know, they just wanted to fuck. They were just like literally they're bloodthirsty to just like fuck people. I don't know, it's really weird. I know that they like, these zombies I guess want to like cause pain, they like to cause anguish for people, they get off on it. But literally, there's a fucking orgy in this movie of zombies. Light spoiler. But y'all need to watch this. It's very bloody, very gory, very crazy. It's like an outbreak that happens, and there's this boy trying to go find his girlfriend, this little stuck-up girl. She was cute. Kat, her name. His name is Jim. He's trying to get to her, and all this craziness happening. And this is on Shudder too, by the way, y'all. I got this Blu-ray from Raven Banner. Raven Banner put this out. It has a cool slipcover and also a different cover on the inside. Isn't that nice? But yeah, it is subtitled, so y'all gonna have to read, so y'all gotta pay attention. Yeah, it's made in Canada. Has a lot of bonus features. Has trailers, director's commentary, behind the scenes. There's featurettes. There's a color grade comparison. I don't know what they're comparing. And then award ceremony. I guess they won an award in Fantasia. Anyways, look at this. Even the back shows you a little bit of it. Oh shit. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, this shit is crazy. So it's another new take on the zombie genre, but I had a lot of fun with this. I was like, whoa, like what the fuck is gonna happen next? And I knew for sure these people are not gonna get out of this. Like, how the hell gonna get out of this? And this says the sadness is the most violent and depraved zombie movie ever made. I don't know. I'd have to do my research. But this was pretty crazy. It's up there. Look at this guy with the axe. He was weird too on the bus, the train. That was a crazy scene too, y'all. I don't want to spoil that one too much. But y'all, get y'all subscriptions to Shudder. It's like, what, $6 a month? Or you can add it on your Amazon. Y'all get to watching this. This shit's crazy because I definitely want to hear what y'all think of this. I know a lot of people liked it. But yeah. Let me know if y'all seen this. I want to talk about it. But this movie's crazy. It's very bloody, gory. I don't want to spoil the end. But these are some horny-ass zombies. Crazy. All right. Next up, guys, on this Bluray Tuesday is Uma. I talked about this before with Christina Yo from Grey's Anatomy. Love her. She's the best thing that is in this movie. This movie isn't the best. It's better than Firestarter, but it gets the job done. So it's about a woman who like secluded herself away from the world at this little barn with her daughter, and she doesn't have any electricity. She tells people that she has this sickness to electricity that she could die from or something. But I guess it's because she was tortured by her mother, her Uma. And I guess her Uma passed away in Korea, and I guess her uncle brought the ashes to her home, and she starts getting visions and getting haunted by her mother, and it's like her mother's trying to like take her over, and she's becoming one thing she doesn't never want to be. So she never want to be her mother. So she starts acting out towards her daughter, and it just goes from there. I don't want to spoil this one either, but you get the gist of it. We've seen this before. But Uma from Sandra Oh. I said Christine earlier, you guys gotta cut that. I said Christine. Her name was Christine in Grey's Anatomy. Her name is Sandra Oh. Sorry, it's right here in the bold letters. Anyways, this hit Blu-ray, no slipcover, no bonus features. Came out the same day as X, which we're getting into. So I think a lot of people overlooked it because everyone was looking at X movie, but I'd say this was a solid watch for like, you know, the PG-13 horror movies. I mean, if that came out back when The Grudge and The Ring and all that came out, I think that would have been, everyone would have been loving it. We know we've seen that enough, so Uma. All right. Next up, y'all, is X. Ain't this slipcover beautiful? I want to take some time just to look at this. Look at this beautiful slipcover. This is how you do a Blu-ray. And this shit was cheap. It was like under $20. I wish I saved some coin. I ordered this on Amazon, I believe, or Best Buy, one of those. And save some coin if you want. Go to Target. Target has this with, if you have the Target Circle, they got 15% off. So you can save a little coin on it. I think it's like $19.99 or $17.99. You can save 15% off of that, just so you know. But this is beautiful, guys. A24, Ty West. You got my new favorite final girl here, Jenna Ortega, or Scream Queen. I love her. This movie's crazy. So I talked about this too a couple episodes ago when I seen it in theaters. This is an insane movie about these people going to film this porno in Texas. And they're going to go film it at this secluded area. And yeah, Brittany Snow. It's a cool all-star cast. And then there was these old people that lived next door. I don't know if I spoiled it last time, but you know, all shit hits the fan because the girl wants some dick. And she didn't get it, so she started killing everybody. Y'all gotta go watch this. Y'all gotta watch it. I'm sure y'all seen it. Y'all gotta check this out. So it's a lot more than that. But y'all gotta go check this out. This movie's crazy, bloody, gory. We got a bloody episode here. This and The Sadness, these are the tops for me, y'all. These movies are amazing, so y'all need to check those out. So yeah, again, it has the DVD and the digital copy, and save some coin at Target if you want to get this. If they put it out, by the way, let me tell you. I went to Target today, didn't have shit out, so I'm glad I ordered my shit. I went to Target, no new releases. Went to Best Buy on my lunch break, no new releases. Good thing I ordered my Batman ahead of time. There was nothing out. There was like 20 movies that released today. A lot of them I didn't buy, but they were all, I probably would have splurged if they were on the shelf. But no, there's nothing on that shelf, and it's pretty sad. Like, you gotta like do everything online. You can't even see if stuff has slipcovers. Because also that came out today is Malignant. That came out last year, Malignant from James Wan. They released a regular Blu-ray, which you could get for like $8. I looked it up on Amazon and Best Buy. But it was re-released in 4K, and I was super excited about it because I wanted to upgrade my copy. I'm thinking it'll have a cool slipcover, and it doesn't. I saw all the people posting about it and complaining, so I saved my little $25 on my coin, and I put it towards something else, so that's sat in the cart. So whenever that drops, I might, you know, add it to the collection. But it just kind of sucks that these movies are coming out with no slipcovers. Stay with next week. Happy Death Day, and Happy Death Day to you. The movie's stupid. But anyways, those two dropped from Scream Factory, which I was very shocked, because Scream Factory usually always puts like a cool like slipcover on their releases. And it's supposed to be like a collector's edition, and it's re-released in 4K, and there's like no slipcover, which is really weird. I don't know. If y'all know, you can tell me. But anyways, that's that. So moving on, we got a couple more to get to, y'all. All right, guys, so next up, I bought this on pure impulse, and I did get messages today about Studio 666, girl, you know who you are, talking about, oh, if you hated this, I didn't hate it. If you hated this, why'd you buy it? I always get this. Like, bitch, like, why are you so negative on my page? I just want to say that. Like, I don't understand. Like, why are you going on people's pages to just be negative? Like, I don't do that. Like, if I see something like, oh, this person said they didn't like it, I don't say nothing. I just laugh and keep scrolling. Anyways, I buy it for collectible purposes, and I'm doing these videos, so it's kind of cool to have it. And it was, you know, I mean, I had the means. It's my money. Anyways, so we're gonna get into that. That was just a little rant, but I just had to call that out because I was kind of annoyed. And I got off of work too. I was not in the mood. Anyways, so we're gonna talk about this. Look at this shit. Have y'all seen this? On HBO Max, if y'all seen this, let me know because you probably fell asleep. But you know what? Nope, I take it back. After seeing Firestarter, bitch, I'd rather watch this again. This shit was at least 2.5 hours. That was an hour and a half, and this will move faster. Anyways, Reminiscence is a boring fucking movie, but I do like this guy who played Wolverine. What was his name? I'm having a brain fart right now. It says Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman played in this movie. Reminiscence. It hit HBO Max and theaters during the end of COVID, I want to say. This shit was boring as fuck. Why did I buy it? I saw yesterday somebody posted, I think Movie King, forgot the number. Anyways, you posted it, Brett, and it was $2.99 at Best Buy. And I was like, oh, I wonder if I order this at Best Buy, would they give me a slip cover just to have it in the collection? You know, I might watch it again, who knows, or, you know, just to toss around. You know, some people do that in their videos. Anyways, Reminiscence from WB. It's $2.99. It's still there. I looked before I got here. So y'all need to go choose. If y'all want this in your collection, $2.99. And they want to charge you $3.99 for shipping. You know, you better pick that store pickup. It was $3.25 out the door. Wasn't that great? That's all I had to say about that. $3. It wasn't even worth that, but it's in the collection. I wanted to talk about it. So yeah, it worked. So y'all, if y'all want that movie, $3.25. All right. Next up is I don't know. I like DC movies. I like all the DC animated movies, so I definitely added this to the collection. Again, I didn't see this at any of the stores, so I'm glad I ordered it. So Teen Titans Go and the DC Superhero Girls are two different separate shows. So they're pulling a multiverse of madness. That's why it says Mayhem in the Multiverse. And they're infusing both those cartoons into one. So I guess those group of like DC characters across the multiverse are meeting, and they created a little comedy, superhero movie, which I'm excited to check out. You know, when I wake up on a Saturday or an off day, eat me a bowl of cereal and watch this and live my little kid's fantasy. That's what I used to do on Saturdays. Those are the days. But yeah, Teen Titans Go and the DC Superhero Girls and the multiverse. Oh no, not the Multiverse of Madness. That was Doctor Strange. Mayhem in the Multiverse. All right. So yeah, WB. So that came out today as well. All right, now we're getting into Studio 666. So this dropped today as well. And I did order this on Amazon. And the shit was not accepting it. I guess they're out of stock, or there's like a low print of these. But I actually found this at another Target. So Target does have this in store, y'all. The one that actually puts something out. You have to go up the hill to go to a different one, because the one I go to by my work ain't got shit. Sorry, I don't want to shut them out. But yeah, the Foo Fighters, they put together a horror film. Rest in peace to one of them. One of them did recently just pass away recently. Maybe that's what, I don't know. I thought there would be like more to this. There's like no bonus features. There's a bonus feature, and it literally says it. Bonus feature, just one. And it's a gag reel. So I guess they want you to, like, you know, they want to play at the comedy. And I didn't hate this movie, the person that wanted to comment and, you know, take their time to be negative. But the movie was okay. The jokes didn't land for me. It had Jenna Ortega, which I was excited about. She had the beginning and end. And I don't know. It was just weird to me. I don't know the Foo Fighters. I think maybe if I heard their song, I might know it, but I don't go and listen to them. But yeah, this was fun for what it was. A little haunted house. They go to film this. They're trying to record the new album. They get possessed, and the star gets wacky and tacky. You know, it's like Jackass mixed with, like, I don't know, something wacky and tacky. Yeah, Studio 666, y'all. Check that one out. It's on Blu-ray. Has a beautiful slipcover. It's really nice. And rest in peace. Rest in peace, though, with the guy. I don't know his name. This is so bad. Y'all gotta cut this out. What's his name? I forgot his name. All right, one of them died. The blonde one. He was super, super cool in this movie. His acting was horrible. I think he didn't want to read a script. He wanted to go off the whim. But rest in peace to him. A lot of them, I think, did that in this movie. Yeah, I wish I knew his name. This is so bad. Well, we could add it here later. But Taylor Hawkins. That's his name. Taylor Hawkins. Rest in peace to Taylor Hawkins. Studio 666. I wish they put you a memorial on this or something. Play something on. They didn't do it. YouTube. We'll look it up on YouTube. All right. Next up, and the biggest release of this week, is the Batman. That's why we got all this cool Batman merch. We got my girl Selena Kyle. Is she great? The sequel got greenlit, so I'm super excited. But Batman released. I got the regular 4K edition. Isn't this beautiful? Look at Batman face. And you got the little Riddler question mark in his eyeball. Ain't that cool? It's a beautiful little thing. And I heard, I was reading a lot of things that, like, this copy, the 4K copy of this, it looks better than the HBO Max, like, streaming. Well, duh, because, you know, streaming, sometimes people's internet's might be off. So, of course, the picture gonna look different. But yeah, it's cool to have physical media, to have the 4K release, to actually see every crisp little nook and cranny and hear the great sound that is the Batman. And people were talking about how long this is and how bored they're gonna be, because it's Batman. You gotta watch Batman. And this shit was great. It was long, but it didn't feel too long. Well, I will say we did see it kind of late when I first seen this in theater, so it did feel kind of long. But this movie's great. It has horror elements that I loved, and I think I talked about this before as well. But Selena Kyle was great. She rivals Michelle Pfeiffer for me. I had a really good time with this movie. And I picked up the only at Best Buy exclusive Steelbook that's super hard to get, as always. But I pre-ordered it. I had to wait. I had time it. I didn't have this pre-ordered until last night. I waited till 10 o'clock because that's when it pops up. And I ordered it right away because if you don't, you'll miss out. Which would happen with me with fucking the Spider-Man one, the No Way Home or whatever. But yeah, it was awful. I missed out. 11 o'clock, it was gone. And it was gone. So anyways, the Batman, I love this cover so much. And then you have the regular release. So also that was released is Target released a cover, a different slip cover, and it comes with a bonus feature, a 15-minute extra bonus feature. I think about creating the costumes. It's only exclusive to Target. It's just regular Blu-ray. It's not going to be a 4K release. And also Walmart had a really cool box set version. It's like a cool little like box that opens up that includes this and like some character cards and things like that. Has a beautiful Selena Kyle on the top of the box. I don't know. It was really cool. And the regular Blu-ray has a different cover. So I kind of like that when people release, studios release the different covers for all the exclusives. So if you are a collector, I do see some of you that do get all of them. So y'all put some coin in because these are like $30 a piece, if not more. And then they get all like 6 versions. It's kind of cool if you're like a huge Batman fan, which, yeah. But yeah, so that's it for this Blu-ray Tuesday, y'all. That was a double-stuffed episode. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the Scream video if you guys watched that last week. So please, continue to check this out, like and subscribe. Yeah, this is fun doing this. I like the last episode, last Blu-ray Tuesday. I'm loving the comments. Let me tell you, all y'all that commented and we were talking, that was amazing. Let's just keep that up. Let's just get this going, y'all. This is fun. If y'all want more, tell me. Yeah. All right, guys, until next time, yeah, bye.